Hello YouTube, my name is Travis and this is Bacon and Backpacking. Today I have on the REI 650 Down Jacket 2.0. Basically I want to start with going over some of the technical specifications. So first of all, this jacket is a 650 fill power down. They offer it in, I believe, 4 different colors. This is the Army Cot Green version. There's also a black color, there's a navy blue, and then something that's kind of, I think they call it cinnamon spice. It's kind of like an orangish red color. About the jacket itself, it weighs 11 ounces, so it's nice and lightweight. It does have a YKK zipper down the middle, and then 2 YKK zippers down the side. As you'll see, it is a hip-length jacket. I absolutely love this thing. So if I had to give a quick review on all of those features, I mean, the zippers are quick. They don't really hang up or snag or anything like that, including the ones on the sides. There's ample room to get your hands in here. Generally, I don't, wear gloves when I'm hiking, probably 90% of the time, even in the winter. Down into the teens, I'll just walk like this. I just put my hands in the pockets and just go. For those of you wondering, it does pack into itself. So I'll show you that here real quick. So right inside here, there's this pocket, and you basically just start stuffing. You could compress it a little bit more than that if you wanted to, but this thing actually makes a great pillow in the hammock. Alright, I'm going to go over a couple of pros and cons and just overall impressions with this piece of gear. So I'd say overall, I really do like it. It does its job. It keeps me warm. I've used this thing on a ton of day hikes, ton of backpacking trips, and it really is a good insulating layer. Now obviously it has its limit. I'm not going to give you, like a temperature range on this thing, because that's going to depend on, how big you are, how hot you run, and stuff like that. But I'd say overall, it has definitely met my performance expectations. Puffy coats aren't exactly what I would call, a robust piece of gear. You have to be careful with them, around the fire, that you don't burn a hole in them with an ember. You have to be careful if you're bushwhacking through some thorns and, things like that. But those are limitations to, the puffy jacket itself, whether you buy a $100 one or a $350 one. You just have to understand your gear. So, I would say overall, I'm very satisfied with it. Like I said, I've worn it on a bunch of trips. It doesn't have any holes in it or anything like that. It's been through the wash a couple of times, and, it's holding up perfect. The zippers still work great, everything like that. It's a really great element to have in cold weather. Usually what I do is I have my base layer on, then I have the puffy coat over top of that, and then depending on, weather, I'll have my shell over top of that, like a whim jacket or, like my Goretex rain jacket or something like that. And for not very much weight, that base layer, that 11-ounce puffy coat, and then that shell, I'm comfortable, down to 10 degrees with that type of setup, as long as I'm moving a little bit. Sitting around in camp, not moving, I'm probably good to, 20 or so. So it's a really good piece of gear to have, and to be honest with you, I would highly recommend it. So my overall verdict on this down jacket is I think that it's an absolute bargain. You look at a lot of other down jackets, you're looking at, $150 all the way up to $350. Sure, some of them are, higher fill power and stuff like that, but this thing retails at $99, okay? And for $99, it keeps you warm, it packs down small, it weighs absolutely nothing, so at the end of the day, I would give it a huge thumbs up. I'd say, if you're looking for a budget, puffy jacket or down coat, whatever you want to call it, I would definitely say that this is a safe purchase. Alright guys, well that's the first gear review video in the books. I plan on reviewing a whole lot more gear. I've got plenty of it laying around. I want to review the good, the bad, the ugly, to hopefully save you guys from, making some of the same mistakes that I did whenever I first started buying some new gear. So if you guys are liking the video and you're enjoying the channel, please slap a like on it, please subscribe, and be sure to check out some of my other videos where I'm actually outside, doing the things. So I'll see you guys in the next one.